Check in, see if we live.
I'll try and be in chat as well,
Yeah.
in case you guys aren't. I will try and talk to the
I don't
chat
see a
also.
live stream yet. There it is. All right. So, hey, we're late as usual. But thank you for coming again another week. 4GQ TV. Yo, again, thank you all for coming through. Appreciate those who come through and watch later. We do have some special guests, some people who have pulled up and wanted to stop by and give their thoughts on things and just kind of hang out. To be honest, um, my co-host he's at a con right now, so uh, him and Dreadpool are definitely, hopefully, uh, getting some big names like Jeff Johns, Scott Snyder, and Tom Taylor, and stop messing around. You know what I mean? And definitely bag those guys because that's who I want to see. Right? That's what I want to see. And we see them there. We'll see them on here, and that's what we do over here. So, um, yo, we ain't got too much time to keep Han Solo. I appreciate you coming through, but this man is busy. He got his own show he got to do. So we're gonna keep this going and try to keep this short enough so animated can go to bed. Uh, 100 can have a beer, and Han Solo could do his own show.
Facts.
All right, so without further ado, yo, I'm gonna start with Ham Solo. He's at the top, sir. We'll go here, man. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming through, man. For GQ TV. We all support you on your endeavors behind the sticks and you know, your show you have tomorrow as well. And everything you got to do, man, you actually are pretty intelligent. I really respect you, man. You very articulate. So what's going on with you, man? Thanks for coming through.
Oh man, I appreciate the love. I appreciate that. It's one of the nicer things I've heard in this community as of recently. But yeah, I most definitely appreciate it. Definitely got a show going on right after this one on my channel, TSWS Gaming. Um, Today I am interviewing Gold Links Media. Pretty dope dude. But without further ado, yeah. As for like what I've been up to lately, like bro, like I beat which I need to send this copy out to Lemon. I beat 50 Cent Blood in the Sands as of recent.
Yo, I know
Great
somebody.
game.
You know what?
Great
I
game.
work with a guy who actually worked on that game.
Oh word.
Yeah. He won't shut up about it. Like he literally kept telling me. it was like old man stories, it just kept coming to my desk and just want to tell me about 50 Cent and how and not just 50 Cent, but DMX also had a game in the works and he
Mhm.
wanted to tell me about how he worked on that too. He just kept I don't know why he chose me, but maybe because I was the little darker complexion. I don't know. But yeah, that's good. How was the game?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was really fast. It only takes a couple hours to like mainline it. Um, I mean, it's not a very hard game. It goes in the style of the 360 games where everything was kind of like Gears of War ish a little bit, where you got the cover system, you're shooting over the wall without looking. It kind of reminds me of a mixture between Gears of War and Army of Two, because there is a two-player mode in that game, which I believe you can couch co-op as well. But so it could be like you and Lloyd Banks, and you and your boy are
Is it
doing.
multiplayer?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
two-player co-op. Yeah, it's two-player co-op. So like, but I beat it single player. But I'm just saying, like, the actions and stuff that it has within the game, like it's very much other than just Gears of War. It reminds me of Last of Us, how you're like you go up to a wall and you need to climb it and you do the Army of Two thing, where it's just like you boost one person up and then the other guy helps you up. You do that a lot in that game. Um, it's good though. It's really good, but I mean, it's definitely got its corniness to it because it's a rapper in a video game during the 360 era. Um, the story is, yeah, it's just something. Like it is what it is. I'd recommend playing it if you like playing like Gears of War type of games or Army of Two kind of games, but for the
I am
most
a
part,
Gears
yeah.
of War guy.
I highly recommend playing it. But the catch is this game is like anywhere between $50 to $100 to purchase now. Without a case, it's around $50. So with a case, looking about 100 to 125,
Ouch.
possibly. You
Ouch.
might be able to find a cheaper version, but then you're, kind of biting your nails wondering if you're getting something original.
Understood, man. Yo,
Is it not
100.
available? Is it
No.
physical copy
No, it's
only?
not available digitally. You can't.
Is it not available
Yeah.
It is
digitally?
only
Yeah.
physical.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was in short
Okay.
print too. So, it was like the original Dragon Ball Budokai when it came to America. It was short print. Well, 100 from the West Coast, West Side. This is my Xbox Day One podcast, homie. He
What's
always he's from the crumb side. Listen, let me tell you, this man has roots, but low roots. Like things we go so far back. I didn't forgot where we started. I don't even think I had hair on my face. This is how crazy it is. Like,
man?
what's good, man? Thank you,
I
coming
bet.
through.
Hey, the crazy thing when I met PK, I didn't even know who PK was. PK used to jump in my parties, and we was playing. I think it was at Borderlands 2 at the time. And PK was like, "Hey, you want this?" And PK had
Oh
a
yeah.
whole bunch of stuff, but I had my boy from Australia had stuff too. And then they both was think about it. He'll give me a bill, and then he'll give me a bill, and we're fighting over the bills. And he was like, "Your boy PK." I said, "Man, I just PK like who go $1,000,000? Then I get another $1,000,000." I said, "Man," and I'm like halfway doing the game at the time, and I'm like, He's like, "Don't use this until you beat the game." And I was like, and it was just giving me built. And then, like I said, after that, it was like, and then PK was like, I was like, PK. And then it came to a point like, where you come from? He said, man, I've been watching you for years.
Yeah. Well,
I said,
we've been doing our thing, legit. Like,
"Mm,
I wasn't that dude. Like, to be honest, I was only a listener. I didn't see myself being a talker, but you guys put me up, and here I am. And this where we going. So you know what I think is dope though? We're going so far across these. Uh, we going miles over to the west side, and then we go. Where you at? What side of the hemisphere? U.S. Him
Midwest,
Midwest. What state?
Iowa.
Iowa. I'm in Ohio. So I went been in Iowa a
There
bunch
ain't
of
no
times.
reason to go here, man. There ain't no reason to come here.
I trust me.
I
I've
you,
been
you know why
there.
I live
I
here?
was gonna
Because
say
it's
something
cheap.
like,
It's cheap.
I
I
I
I previously lived in Denver, which is like mini LA. That
yeah,
place is out of its mind with the prices. Then I moved to Kansas City. Then I moved to Kansas, and Kansas was really whack. And now I'm in Des Moines, Iowa, which it's kind of whack too, but it's at least quiet. It's real quiet.
yeah. I used to
it
work for
just
Frontier, so I
yeah
know about Denver.
Yeah,
yeah.
you already know
So
that place is busy.
my 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 last role, I had to travel to Sioux City and Sioux Falls all the daggone time. So it wasn't South Dakota. It was
South Dakota and Iowa, yeah.
Iowa because they're like an hour. You just drive over, and then my phone never works. So because I don't. I feel like I was lost in a scary movie because it was nothing but some daggone giant fields of hay or something, and you can't
Yeah,
see.
it's just corn, beans, and wheat.
So I was nervous. Like my phone don't work. I can't see where I'm going. Like oh no.
If you are not in the city of if you are not in one of the few major cities of the state, you're gonna feel like you're in Children of the Corn.
I
For
didn't
real.
think Sioux City was nothing really. They said
Well, that's
we
not like
went,
a main city of the state, though.
and then
Eh,
then I went to Sioux Falls. They said let's go downtown. Downtown is like a
a block.
plaza. It was a plaza. Like Just downtown. But anyways, I know I go off topic. Like, yo, but it's funny though. That's interesting, man. You one of maybe 2 black people that live in Iowa, but hey,
I was
represent.
Hey man, you ain't lying.
uh,
Far and few between.
Animated. Yo, he's on the other side, man. It's getting late. This man drinking already, and it's okay.
dude. That's just it's
Relax.
technically tea. It's technically
Relax.
tea, right?
You're grown. You don't have to tell me. Good. It
He's
can be
feeding his
whatever you-
beard. That's what he's doing. He's feeding it.
It's non-alcoholic what I'm drinking tonight. It's fine. It's technically some terrible flavored tea. Okay, but however,
Terrible?
carry on.
Why
Well,
you drinking
It's okay. It's because I like it.
Wait.
Normal people.
How you calling
would say-
something terrible, but then
No,
saying you like
because-
it? Which one is it? I'm
No,
lost.
listen, no, listen, dude. Because normal people like yourself and PK and 100 will taste this and go, man, that's disgusting. But you know how us English like our tea, right?
I drink alcohol for a living. Trust me, this that tastes good.
So there you go. If 100
don't
drank
taste
this,
good.
he'd be
This-
like, what the fuck?
This is
No.
acquired taste. This is Cavassier. This is
He
acquired
doing
taste.
he got his own tea over
I like
here.
Cavassier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, to you guys it's gonna taste terrible, but I'm good with it. It's kind of iced tea, but
Yo,
flavored,
look, we got an
right?
international grocery store over here, and when I go to Great Britain, they have a giant wall, just nothing but tea. What
Yeah.
tea is this? I'm gonna go look at that mug. I was like, they really like that tea. You got the little crumpets
we-
and everything. Little
we
everything,
love
man.
our tea. We love our
It's crazy,
tea.
man.
Anywho,
That's what's up, man. What
as
you been
were
up to?
saying, do you know what? I've been playing a few games lately. A few, right? So not finished Hogwarts Legacy yet. I'm like 50 hours in. Just got some collections to do. Love the game. Think it's brilliant. Jumped onto City Skylines. That's a good game. Like that. Love
Yeah,
that.
game
You
is
know
that?
what? That's my guilty
It's
pleasure.
like Sim City. It's very addicting.
It's my
very
guilty.
addicting.
Skyline. Yeah. Say
Brother,
Skyline again.
City Skylines is probably my guilty pleasure within gaming, right?
Oh,
it's,
now I remember. I remember
it's-
seeing that. Yeah.
it's not the best game ever that you can play, but
Hell
it
no.
just feels so good when you just sat with your feet up, doing nothing. You sat on your own, going, "Oh, I'm so chilled." Right, so that's my guilty pleasure. Yep.
I think you and
I-
Infinite definitely like love that.
I tried Age of Empires, kind of not for me, I don't think. Vampire Survivors, I'm almost through. However, today I loaded up MLB The Show.
Ooh, I heard it's pretty good.
You just
you know what?
interested 100 right there. That's the
Yeah, there we
thing,
go.
too.
Look, he's picked up and everything. Right, but okay, so I know nothing about baseball as a sport as such because we don't, as UK guys, we don't know anything about it. So
Really?
no, we don't. Why would we know baseball? We don't have
No,
baseball.
they actually I watch Walk Culture Wrestling all the time. That's what I do when I get up in the morning, especially when I go to the office.
Yo,
And they were talking about try to talk. You guys do
'cause
not
they
know
over there,
nothing
they
about-
over there too. The watch culture guys,
Yeah.
they over there too.
Yeah, and they was like they didn't
Okay.
know. They was like, oh, we love the Pirates just because we love their colors.
Okay.
But I can't tell you nothing about y'all soccer teams because I don't
Yeah,
like.
but
I don't
that's the
like
same
soccer
thing. It's the
teams.
same thing, right? I do love the sports games when I want to chill out, when I want to just sit and relax and put my feet up, and I'll play a sports game that's come from it'll be Madden or NHL or 2K basketball, whatever. Right? Right now, it's because baseball's available. Let's do it, right? And I picked, right, and you can shout at me if you want. I picked the Brewers. Yeah,
Because there's
you
some
can
beer.
You should pick Cincinnati
Yeah.
Reds because that's
well,
where your homies from.
I picked the Brewers, right? Because yeah, why not? I
They
had a
go
drink.
beer.
I had an alcoholic drink in my hand at the time. I thought, fuck it, Brewers seems correct. I picked them. But you know what? It's a really good game. I really do love it. I've always loved sort of those kind of sports sims ever since I was a kid. And for the
Oh my
fact that
god.
so for MLB to come to Xbox, that's good. That's good in my eyes. So I'm just gonna see what happens, right? And you
Yeah,
can all you can all shout at me if you want. I don't care.
no,
Come at me. Come at
it's
me.
just I gotta get this super chat. So
Go.
before now that we got through that, it's $2 super chat from 108 Dragons TV, which says 100 is scared of me in baseball. Damn sucker. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Paying the disrespect. I love it.
Oh my lord. Well, thanks y'all for giving me for me, I've been busy and Vampire Survivors was so addicting. I 100% it
Yeah.
on Xbox and Steam. I did it twice. And with the DLC, by the way, it's just crazy.
I'm probably halfway through Vampire Survivors. There's a few achievements I gotta get, but
I only
you'll
have
love
one
it.
achievement
Love it.
left in Hogwarts, and I 100% that too. But that was a solid game. Still, I feel for my favorite game of the year, still so far, is definitely Hi-Fi Rush. Sorry, there's no downs in that game. Everything is just immaculate. Sorry, that's just me. I did. I'm gonna just say I've never played Diablo. I played the Diablo beta this past weekend. Anybody else try that out?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I played
did.
Yeah,
I
I
played both
did. I
weeks.
did. I
It's
did.
day one for
Awesome.
me.
Awesome. So I was going to get into this first topic anyway.
Okay.
So I'll just say for me, I thought it was fun, right? I understand the appeal. I was a little not. I mean, I played Dungeon Crawlers before, so it wasn't hard to understand what to do. However, I did feel like some it was a little bit overwhelming for someone coming in not knowing anything about this outside of, hey, do I get to fight Diablo? They like, I don't know. What do you mean? That's what the game is named after. I don't get to fight him. I play Heroes of the Storm. I get to use him and fight him. And it's like, I don't know. So that's the only thing I'm a little confused on. But I do look forward to playing the game. And I would say, Ham, what you said you played it twice. What you feeling on this, bro?
Yeah, I played both betas. And just before I get started, I want to shout out the Windows deck right here that I got. It's
I
called
got one
the
too.
Windows deck. It is not the Steam Deck anymore. I turn this sucker on and it boots straight into Windows. It does not boot into Steam unless I
Nice.
ask it to. But anyways, as for
And by the way,
Diablo,
tell everybody how that Steam Deck feels.
oh man, it's amazing. It's amazing, and shout out to Kay Asante because he's the one that helped walk me through part of getting it all connected. He pretty much handed me the baton, and I just ran off and started looking up YouTube videos on my own and figuring out like the rest of what he was trying to tell me and whatnot. Because he's a busy man, I don't want him sitting there babysitting me to figure it out. Rocking the cradle on a brother. I ain't with that. So yeah, he handed me what I needed to do. I was nervous as hell, but luckily I had a friend that was constantly messing up. I wanted to say effing up, but I don't know if y'all cuss on here or not. But he was
Past
constant.
I do often.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, he was
Yeah.
constantly fucking up, and before I got the chance to like finish it out, because Kay Asante hooked me up with it with the info and the stuff that I needed on Saturday, and I didn't like implement it until like Tuesday or something like that. So my buddy that was with me during the conversation with Kay Asante, he rushed ahead and tried to do it, but he didn't have like all of the stuff set up like I did. So when he rushed on ahead, I got to watch him just fucking up left and right, and he actually accidentally deleted the Steam OS on his Steam Deck.
Oh,
But
nice.
luckily, Steam is so damn versatile. Steam is so damn versatile that they already have it as an issue in the Steam like logs and stuff like that you can go through and figure out how to fix it, which is insane.
They already knew
How
people was going to do that.
how many, right, exactly, people are tinkerers, they're going to screw it up, right? But how many businesses still say, "Yo, it's still under warranty and it's all good. We understand. You're just having a good time." That's crazy because I was about to buy this AM Neo, which is around $1,000, and if you just open it, it's out of warranty.
Mm-hmm.
You could delete the whole Steam OS and it's still in warranty.
Yeah, I
That's
w-
crazy.
I wouldn't. I don't feel. I felt like the Steam Deck was definitely a great buy. I'm not sure if I could justify 1,000 for a handheld when I could just when I my 7900 XTX costs 1,000. Like that's more of
Reason
a better.
I have a reason. I have a reason why I was justifying it.
Yeah.
The reason behind it was because it came with Windows already on it on the AM Neo, and I knew that you could do Windows on the Steam Deck, but I thought it was going to be a battery or a resource hog. So I was just like, I really want to do this because this is obviously like $400 to $500 cheaper than the AM Neo, but this thing has me covered if I leave town and I want to play my Xbox games. And then Kei Asante was like, he gave me that Lee course though, not so fast, my friend, and let me know that I can actually, instead of having regular Windows on there, I can show you how to get Tiny 11, which is a like stripped down version
It's a thin
of
client.
Windows.
Mhm.
Right, exactly. So he's like, I can show you how to get that, and you'll just have to go on and download everything yourself. That Windows won't even have something as simple as solitaire on it. And I was like, dope, let's go.
So
he's like, everything runs faster on it too. So I checked into some videos, and I believed him, but there were multiple YouTube videos backing him up too, which helped.
before you go into the Diablo, we got another $2 super chat and 108 Dragons TV. He says Ham Solo looks like Baby Huey.
Oh my
LOL.
goodness. Okay. I mean, I can't.
We apparently have a troll in the chat.
I mean,
hey, moderate.
Hey, why would you want to moderate a paid troll? I mean, let's go.
Nah, 108 is cool. He's a good guy.
I know
awesome.
108.
Lemon is absolutely superb. Love you, Lemon, dude. However, I do have to ask the question, right?
Go ahead.
If you don't mind, I do have to ask the question because you've had hands-on with this device, right? I haven't, unfortunately. It just seems a little big for me. How is it comfortably in your hands and stuff, right? Because
it is big.
The PSP, right? Remember the Sony PSP?
It's too small.
I had one.
You see how big this thing is? It's huge.
Absolutely, yeah. It's massive.
So down.
So how do you feel control-wise with your hands being that far apart kind of thing?
So just to give you and anybody that's curious about it.
He's bringing out the Vita, right?
Here's the Vita. Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's the question.
The corner.
How do you feel?
It feels good.
Controlling
feels
it
way better than the Vita. And
it has
why? It's because I'm a grown man. Yeah. That's why it feels better than the Vita or the
I'm
PSP.
hoping I'm a grown man as well, to be fair.
But
I'm
what
hoping I am.
but what I'm also here to tell you as well is like in comparison to something that's fairly close to the size but still smaller, the Nintendo Switch, it's just more ergonomically friendly with your hands. You don't get like that like awkward feeling that you have to kind of shift your hand down over to the side, kind of like you do with the Switch, where it will kind of start to hurt your right thumb a little bit and kind of make you numb a little bit sometimes.
After 5 hours, you don't get cramp. Is what you're saying, right?
After 5 hours, I mean, if your Steam Deck's still running, you must be playing a pretty relaxing game.
But what I'm saying is, after 5 hours of holding that thing in your hands, you do get 5 hours, maybe an over exaggeration, right? But you do get that cramp in your thumbs, right?
You can use
on
the
Steam Deck or the Steam Deck or the Nintendo Switch.
Steam Deck.
Well, I'm just asking the question. Do you get that whole thumb cramp after?
So the longest I've played it was for about 3.5 hours. Okay, and my neck was the only thing that bothered me because I was looking down the whole time. My hands were fine.
Would you went to your daughter recital or something? Because I'm not playing no 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I was really giving it a go. I was, and not only was I playing games, but I was messing around with my OS. I was
Okay.
installing stuff to it. I was, being that guy that just got a Steam Deck. That's what I was being. So, I was overjoyous.
Yeah, no,
Did
but like
you?
I said, I mean, I had a Nintendo Switch. It felt cool in my hands. I bought it for a handheld. I did not buy it for it to go on the deck. And then my son came and robbed me for it. And then I
Yeah,
bought
see,
it
you
again.
wouldn't let that happen with this Steam Deck here. You'd be like, you better
Nah,
walk your ass back.
nah.
You
Nah. This is how my
better give me
son
that
is.
joint
See,
back.
my son is slick. See, my son is slick. He's like me. He's slick. He'll sit there and say, "Hey, pops, you went to the office today?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? This guy got me for the Gears of War edition of Xbox edition. Didn't even know it was in my closet. Went stupid in my closet and took it. I
I'm
come
telling you,
home.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. If he takes your Steam Deck, you might be thinking mask on.
Nah, cause I go get another one. Like I end up getting another.
I'm just playing with you.
I'm son. I ain't gonna kill him. But I'm like, tell me, just tell me. And then when you ask him, like, hey, I'm like, hey, you got that? Man, you got that Switch? Oh, pops, you wasn't using it. You said you beat. I heard on your podcast that you beat Links already, beat Zelda already. So and you, I'm like, you leave that up. He's like, I ain't playing no Xenoblade. He thought he was gonna take it around and play Fortnite everywhere. No, it's not a good Fortnite device. No.
He got disappointed.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
this ain't 60 FPS. This ain't 60 FPS
it's
at all.
it's
Yeah,
really
this
it's really
pop-
a solid device for it to have so much support.
Mm,
Like you said, from the vendor is pretty dope.
mm.
Like
Mhm.
they deliver on it. They were nice. They deliver on their promise. It was behind because of the chip shortage, but guess what? They made sure that everybody else felt good when they received their stuff.
But see,
Yeah.
you know what? People bought it. They did not lock the system down. They said you can do what you want to do with it, and it's not going to void your warranty. That's the best thing they told the consumer.
That's insane.
That's the best thing. Anybody else would have told you mess with our OS? No.
To me, that just speaks volumes to how proud and how good they know their product is, because you're not going to say bust into this piece of trash and then send it back to me so I can have like 2 million here to resend back out to people, so I'm constantly busy for free.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, they're not going to
Yep.
do that.
So true.
So what's up with
Diablo.
Diablo
All
4.
right. So as for Diablo, I played the first week. I went down to my local KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, bruh, and copped me a what was those things called? The double something?
The double chicken.
Yeah, it's like the double chicken or something like that. And you had to order it online, because the way that they're doing it is once you order it online, they send the code to your email. So that's what I did. I got a $10 meal and a game to play all weekend. It was fantastic. I played as the sorcerer for the first weekend, and that sorcerer, I thought that was OP until I came into the second weekend, which I did get that sorcerer all the way up to 25. That was a cap. But the next weekend, this last weekend, I played as necromancer, and that thing is broken. Like it's just the way that you're running around just wrecking everything at a low level. It just doesn't feel like it's supposed to be true. But then I hear from the community of Diablo 3 saying, yo, Necromancer was broken last game too. So
Well, do you think
probably
they'll
not
make
going to change.
do you think they'll change and like do some adjustments to characters to make the other ones feel in line or whatever?
I honestly hope not. Just scale the enemies harder, in my opinion. I don't like it when games nerf things. Make the game harder instead of nerfing it. I like what you gave me.
No, I didn't say nerf. I'm not about nerfing the listen, if you see me on Borderlands, if you nerf anything in a collaborative game, I got a problem. Borderlands, you're supposed to be OP. You're supposed to feel like a problem.
They'd be nerfing in
And
Borderlands
and
too.
and definitely, well, it was 3 that went crazy. But so I'm not with that. I'm saying, as far as adjusting the other characters to scale up so that they don't feel like, well, these. So what happens is it becomes a meta, right? Only people playing this because it's the only thing that gives gratification. When you got to make their thought is, well, we need to nerf this character. That's not the right thought. The right thought is to make the other ones better.
Right. Exactly what I'm saying. I don't want
to-
I don't want my weapon to do less, especially in the spot that I'm in right now. At least give me the illusion of my weapon's unstoppable until I walk into this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? Like give me that illusion of thinking that I'm a freaking boss. And then I open the door and I'm like, oh shit, this ain't good.
Got you. Yo, 108 Dragons decided to,
I
he
see
decided
Lemon.
to
He's
sneak in the
outside.
back door. You know what I mean?
We
Came
can't hear.
knocking, so I went ahead and
Yeah, you see, we can't hear us. You can't hear him. Oh, Tyrannosaurus Rex looking mofo.
yeah, you
You know what I'm
gotta fix
saying?
your audio, buddy.
The only 50-year-old that got a mohawk.
100, did you play? Did you play the
Yeah, I played it. I played it. I
first
didn't play the first week because I didn't want to play the beta because I was burnt out of betas. You know, sometimes I actually get betas from people that be trying to put their games on other games, and I try to play them, and I'm being disappointed lately. So I was like, no. And then there was new games coming out, and then they came with, my favorite game of last gen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, everybody know that game came out, and I paid for it again. Borderlands. I mean, not Borderlands. What's it? Borderlands? What you call it?
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, I know
What
why
game,
y'all
what
couldn't
game
hear
you
me.
talking about?
I didn't unmute it, my man.
Give me a second. I mean, what you call it?
Dead Space?
Outer
Diablo,
Worlds.
right?
Oh,
Oh, Outer
Diablo.
Worlds. Sorry.
Nobody can talk. You can talk about my mom. You can talk about my daddy, dad. You can talk about that person in the alley, but you can't talk about Outer Worlds. You can talk about
Outer
that
Worlds.
mom.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Don't talk about Outer Worlds. He's gonna get pissed off.
Yeah, Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is my game. But no, but I played Doom. I mean, I played Diablo on the 360, and then I played it on when they put it on the Xbox. I like them dungeon crawler games. That's just me. I played Path of Exile.
That's right.
I played them type of games. I know what I'm getting into.
Oh, was you impressed with this Diablo?
Yeah, you know what? I guess what I was kind of impressed with. I was actually impressed with the things that was going on. Like I was trying to kill a monster, and I ended up killing a reindeer. I'm like, I didn't even try to kill you, G. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Collateral damage. You know what I'm saying? They had the little optional raids on the side.
Yes, those are so addicting.
Yes, the events.
Yeah, they'll throw them out on you, and and then I'm like, when they actually, I don't know if they did it on purpose. They'll start putting people into your world, and I'm like, where you come from? And then you start talking to them. They'll hit me up on Xbox.
It's
Hey,
a big
this game.
Yeah, it's a massive. Like they have these servers that can hold so many people.
It's like Destiny. The way Destiny got it. You got the city is the hub. Right, the city.
You start having a conversation with them, and then you start. Man, you want to join my party? Man, I can link you up. See, that's what happened in the last
crossplay too. Yep.
Yeah, that's what happened to the last Diablo because I beat the last boss with one hit because hey, these other dudes were too legit to quit, and they was amped up. Here you go. You can drop all your items. Here you go. Take this up. I was powered up, and I was like, well, okay, let's go. And it is no end game because it's that community helps each other out. I give that to them. They see somebody ain't equipped, and I learned that in Neverwinter. I was big in Neverwinter.
Yeah, me too.
But if you rock with me on Neverwinter and you ain't got a horse, hey man, go get you go get your pony, man. And we ain't talking about a Sony pony, we talking about a regular pony.
You silly.
go get you a pony. And you know what I'm saying? You can, because you can't walk with us. We riding around. We riding around making chaos. That's what we doing. I like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? To me, that brings more communities together than a lot of other games.
I got you. Like that was my first time playing. I played Dungeon Crawlers,
but you got to have a good teacher, PK.
I mean, I was able to pick it up. It's more like
it's the small, it's the micromanagement stuff I'm talking about. Not playing the game. You're a gamer. I'm talking about like certain things I had to ask. I had forgot. I had to ask goddamn Flemish.
You got to. My thing is, if you don't use it, sell it, or drop it off.
Yep, I just sell everything.
But that,
I mean,
but that's not team based though.
And sell it and
listen. But it's not. But that's not team based because Clowns had stuff that he couldn't use. He gave me and powered me up. So if he sells
that's what I'm saying.
You can't sell everything.
That's what Diablo. No, that's what Diablo is.
That's what Diablo is. Facts.
If you don't have enough on your backpack is full up. Go to town and go sell it all.
Hey, listen. I was playing by myself, so I knew to go sell it. All right,
that's different.
This ain't new to me.
It's not a by yourself game.
I played PSO forever. I know how to go and cash in some junk. All right. Yo, Animated, you sitting over there thinking about life.
Thinking why he's drinking a regular. He thinking why he ain't drinking liquor.
Yo, did you play the beta, bro, or did you skip it?
Do you know what I'm an advocate of saying I am not interested in Diablo. I've stood on that hill for ages because, like, Flamish is a massive fan of Diablo, right?
Me too. That's a fact.
Yeah, and he is, and he's been saying.
He says he is.
Well, he says he is. Okay, so for years he's been saying, "Play Diablo, play Diablo, play Diablo," and I've said, "No, I'm not interested. It's not one of my things." However,
oh snap! Here it goes.
However, calm down, Ham. It's fine. You're right though. You are right. I tried it previous weekend, a couple of days ago, and I'm like, oh shit! I actually like this shit. So do you know what?
Got him.
For years, I've been saying no, not fucking interested whatsoever. I've tried it. Diablo 4, I downloaded the beta, I played it, and I'm like, shit, I'm sold. Ham knew straight away when I said it. Ham knew, right? Yeah.
Well, the thing is, this game is just so addictive, though. Like, in so many different facets, especially those events. I swear, you just be running, and then, oh, okay. Well, here goes
see
5 more minutes.
That area lit up in yellow or gold,
right?
You call it. You run right over to it and battle whatever's there.
And don't try to do it. I tried to do it by myself one time. I'm not going to lie. I tried it to do it by myself the first time, and I was like, oh no, man, it's some BS. I was mad as hell. I'm like, oh, I'm coming back. And then somebody else came right behind me that just probably got killed, and I'm like, oh, let's go. You know, and think about it. This is the only thing with Diablo. The only thing I got. When you kill a boss, they don't die when they energy die. You gotta sit and hit them like 20 more times.
That's right.
They don't die. Their energy be gone. They still like, oh, let's go.
I mean, I was wondering. I was like, why did they do that? That's just like you take that last swing and you're like, I got him, and he's still attacking you.
And you sit there, you don't want to use your potion. Like, I can save this potion for later on. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to go use the potion. You got to go run, and he's still calling his demons and stuff out, and you still fighting them, and they don't die when he dies. So you got to kill them off too. And I'm like, oh, this is not fair right now, man. So I was like, this is cool. It's all right. I'm gonna get you. And I'm gonna come. And the only thing I like about it is sometimes I don't like where they spine. Sometimes they spine you way back. And then you got to come out and wherever you fought him is, that's what his power level is when you're in a dungeon. But you know what I'm saying, when you're in the dungeon, but it is what it is. It's good work, man. I like the game.
You see, the thing is with what I found, right? Because I'm not a fan of the game. I'm going to be honest, right?
You will.
I wasn't a fan of the game. Never tried it. I was like, I tried 3, and I was just like, nah, I'm not interested. I don't know what it is.
Who did you play with?
What do you mean?
Did you play with somebody?
No, I've just tried and jumped in and done
Listen
single
to
player
me.
kind of thing.
You can't play Diablo by yourself. It is boring.
Agreed. Fair enough.
No, no.
this version-
No. I'm saying for a new. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. We already vested, right? We can go and start playing. But he's don't like this kind of game, and he's just getting into it. By himself is not the way to go. It's not the way to go.
Agreed.
The thing about it, Diablo always and got me because it had a story.
Yeah, but you a fan though.
It had a
We
Yeah.
talking about somebody who don't even like the type of
Yeah,
game.
you got to get out of your feelings on this one.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I play a game and I got some music going or something because I know I'm finna on some murder, death, kill shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
Well,
what
see, you have a plan. You already know what you're doing.
He doesn't.
But I
He's
said when
a
I first played
novice.
Diablo,
He's coming in
This
there
is
with
true.
a plain, a plain
this is-
piece of paper.
This is me coming out blank canvas, right?
Right.
Never played it before. It's
By yourself.
Already,
not the
and he's
way.
hating it. And he's hating
Right.
it.
I'm not
Why
hating
is
it.
it
I'm not hating
You're
it.
just
I'm
not in.
saying,
You're not in. He's
No,
not
no,
into
no.
it.
Like you're not into the previous ones. Is what I'm saying. Is like you're not. You're
absolutely, yeah.
anticipating like
I'm
I'm gonna
not gonna
try
like
this,
this.
but I'm probably gonna drop it in
Right.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
You're a novice.
exactly.
It's like me going and starting to play a soccer game. If I don't have somebody helping me, I'm not playing it, and I don't. Same thing. I like soccer as a sport, but I don't know the teams, the players. It looks nice, but I don't play it.
Yeah, dude, man of your age, you've got no chance, right? Okay.
Don't do that, cause
no.
that.
Oh, dude.
man.
don't
I'm
you
looking-
know?
Smoke signals.
Dude, I love you, dude.
Yeah, I know, but you don't get in here and fool these people. I'm a Call of Duty kingpin and a Halo god. I ain't that old.
I know. I
I
had
want
to
to get into soccer though,
Dude,
so I just don't know what I'm doing.
It was there.
I heard you still
was
playing
there, I
in
had
the
to take
minors
it.
if you're talking about playing MLB the show.
You want some smoke?
No,
I don't play the game. That didn't come
Then
from
don't
me.
talk.
Look,
Don't get in here and start
hands
stunting.
up.
Don't start
Hands-
capping,
Yo.
Pony.
Hands up.
Yo, I'm just passing the message.
I know you didn't pass it from my little brother over here.
Oh man.
He started losing his
my
hair
bat
when he was
ain't-
like 15.
hey,
I
that
know
bat
you're not
ain't
talking
little.
about my little brother.
That bat ain't
Uh-oh.
little. Them LA Dodgers ain't
Pause.
little.
Listen, we got
Them
to
LA
meet
Dodgers.
tonight.
Hey,
We got to
whenever you
meet.
want to pull up,
Thank you, Don King PK. Thank you.
whenever you
He
want
over
to
here
pull up,
laughing. He don't even play baseball. You see what he started? Yeah.
whenever
Yo,
you want to
I
pull
just
up,
heard that somebody said
Oh
pull
no, we're
up.
pulling up tonight.
yeah, pull up.
Okay.
We
I
just
got
was
a
on your
fresh
show.
start.
We had a blast. But guess what? I told you don't drink too much. I don't want to hear no
Oh
excuse.
no, it ain't go no, because you can't.
Because
do
I
it.
already turned you into a Madden cheerleader.
Okay, keep on playing. We can play that. You know,
What have I started?
Hey, look.
What have I started? I apologize.
I started.
No,
It's my
it was
bad.
PK. I'm with
I
all that mess.
Hey, look, animated. I ain't never played it before, but I played Dungeon Crawler, so it wasn't a big deal for me. I just, I already knew what to do. It was just more like trying to get a feel for the classes and see which one I like,
I
kind of
only
thing.
play with one.
And then I keep it moving. But
I started out on Gauntlet, son. Like, let's go.
yeah, the original. So that's gangster, man. And I hope when it drops, everybody else get it.
I'm in there. $100 edition. Let's go.
Somebody asked you that.
Because I'm looking forward to
You're a
be
hater.
honest.
You're-
I like the size of the maps and then the little dialogues in between the characters and to make you, I don't know, it's a little more immersive than I thought it would have been. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, because
What would I see?
you can run to a side mission and just walking down the trail. Hey, I need your help, and it's not this person that took my kid. Oh,
You know what that reminds me of?
You know that old mother flood plucker is dead though, but I'm gonna do this anyway because you're gonna pay me some money.
You know what that reminds me of? I don't know how many of y'all play The Witcher, right? The Witcher has side missions that matter. And it has a lot of side missions. Like you can just do side missions for $100 and never do the main story. So Diablo.
The only thing I didn't like about that was the combat wasn't as good.
No,
right?
for its
Diablo,
time, it was what it is. But play Metal Gear Solid 2 today and check out those controls.
I mean, you don't even have to kill nobody in that game. But
I'm just the
in
movement.
general.
I tried to do the HD collection. I said, no, I will never play this again.
What, Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest.
Those controls was horrible. It was.
Hey, but that's all we had. We had
right. But I didn't know. You don't remember that from your glory days. But if you try to
No,
play it,
I actually, if you really want to keep it a buck, they would say Hundo don't keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. I tried to play Metal Gear on Xbox, and I was lost on the controllers because it didn't feel right. No, when they threw Metal Gear 4 something on Xbox.
No, not
the controller didn't feel good because it didn't feel like I was so used to my muscle memory is a PlayStation controller.
Right.
That's what it is, and that was boom, boom, boom. And when I'm like, I got a trigger, it didn't feel right. I had to retrain
it's an
mind.
adjustment. Right.
Yeah, retrain my mind, and I'm like, and then you get to a point is I already beat this damn game.
Nah, but Metal Gear 2, I want y'all all to try it. It's really bad. It's bad compared to today's controls. Like, look, there's a game that just came out that got terrible controls way back in the days where the left analog stick was the aim. Resident Evil 4. This is the first time Resident Evil you can actually control the game properly. You could never aim and shoot people in the head properly because the left analog stick was the aim and move. It was
in 5 and 6 you can do a lot because it was a different kind of game.
Well, 5 you still had to be stationary to shoot. But I'm talking about you aim.
An action game.
No, but you aim
people in the head. You jumping,
right?
You sliding. You
but
doing
I mean,
anything.
the first Resident Evils. See, PK, I'm a little bit older than you. I played Resident Evil when I was young, like young, right? So the reason Resident Evil was 1 and 2, not the rest of them, was so scary because of those badass camera angles. When that dog jumped through the window, everybody was screaming.
Yeah, that's a jump scare.
Right, it's a jump scare. But after 2, Resident Evil hasn't been scary.
No, Code Veronica. See,
Code Veronica wasn't scary either.
I don't want to go off topic.
It's my favorite.
I'm not buying no.
You guys already went off topic, and I'm gonna put you in a second because Ham Solo isn't scared. He's over there looking like, man, what are you?
That's his face. That's his happy face.
Yeah, it's just my normal face.
That's his happy face.
But that's his happy face.
Really?
That's just my everyday face.
Right.
It's real boring. It's really boring. But that's what I look like.
He said, "That's what I look like."
Be at work.
I ain't mad about it. It's all
be
good.
at work. He's pointing.
I'm just gonna screenshot a meme and catch you when your lips curl up a little bit.
No. All you got to do is use
AI.
We're all AI. We're all tempted, right? We're all tempted.
Man, y'all looking at me too hard right now. What's going on here?
Hey man, that's what it is.
This is Ham when he's celebrating.
Hey, listen. We can't. We're not gonna have Ham forever because he got to do his own thing.
Yeah, I got to leave in like 12 minutes.
We do got to keep it moving. So, what I wanted to ask was, did anybody? First of all, how many people play on PC? Games on PC. Okay. Anybody get Last of Us?
No.
Anybody plan to?
No.
All right. The reason I'm asking is, historically, all the PlayStation games came out with bugs or issues or crashes, etc. So I kind of expect it, and I'll never buy them as soon as they drop. Right?
Shouldn't buy it anyway.
Well, I never played Last of Us.
Oh, okay. So that's I'm not buying a remaster.
And for me, I don't trust PlayStation with a back catalog, so I would rather do it in Steam where I know
it's gonna always
forever.
be there. Right.
So, even though I didn't invest, yet or whatever, they, obviously they launched with a huge. I mean, if you sit on Steam, I mean, the negative reviews is ridiculous. And it's because of how badly this game was launched, and then what's the guy over there at Rooster Teeth come out and try to make fun of people who bought it on PCs? And
you talking about Greg Miller?
Greg Miller?
Yeah.
Oh, they part of Rooster Teeth now?
Oh, the person I did a couple videos about today.
I didn't know. Yeah, I saw your video, dude. Yeah.
I ain't seen it. I ain't see a video. I was at work, but that dude was, man.
He was disrespecting.
He was on one.
Same people that follow and subscribe to him. Shout out to you, dummies.
Wow, like legit, he was being disrespectful. It's already bad enough that getting burned right now. And then you're gonna come out
and
and do
make
some
fun of
salt in
them.
the wound over
Hmm.
a PlayStation game
Did you see the second
that's
video,
been
PK?
that was been nah. I
You
ain't
didn't see
see
the
it. That
second
was just
video?
The second
nah. I
video
ain't
is
see it.
even crazier.
It's
Man,
even crazier. It's
I'm supposed to
worse.
go- Hey,
Why you think I put the video up of what I did?
man,
Because
Yo,
he's
what
doing
the-
too
anybody,
much.
anybody
I-
thinks my content is crazy,
Nah,
and
that
they do.
dude
I
disrespected
know.
people.
I just got
He
some
said
type
they-
of
Yo,
respect.
look, if you see,
Ooh.
Ham's got to go. So
Yeah.
Ham, tell me what happened, bro. I ain't even know.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it
This
was
dude
funny.
was-
I ain't
It's
gonna
was
lie.
he
funny, but
on
if it
one or
was
what?
you, Ham,
What's that?
it's funny. But if it was you, though, let's be for real here. That was
Funny.
very disrespectful. What he did.
Are you talking about the whole PC like?
No,
like
when he said this is how you go over with the controller and press the button and see it just works because it was made to be played on one system. He said most
right.
of y'all don't leave the basement. The last time you took
Yeah,
a
he's talking
bath,
about-
they bathed you in the
You're
tub.
talking about
And he
soap
pulled
and
up
everything?
a bar of soap,
Yeah,
Dove
he said to
soap,
go on
and said
Amazon
this is
and
what
buy
you
that.
need to use. Right. Like, dude.
That's and you
Dude.
supposed to be not part of the war, none of that. You supposed to be.
Yo,
And let me
you
say
supposed to be
this.
a
got you.
journalist.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on,
say
hold on,
one
hold
thing.
on.
I'm gonna say one thing.
Hold on, because he's got to go.
No.
I gotta give
I'm
him,
not gonna be
give his
long.
time.
When you meet him at E3 or PAX or something, you not like that. You scared outside. Just saying. Everybody tough behind the camera to disrespect people. That was disgusting what he did today. It was disgusting.
It was foul. It was foul. But I can't lie. I did laugh because I was just like, wow. Like it was over the top.
Yes, it was.
Because it was just like, I can't believe somebody would come out and say that. And so one thing that I do know about that situation is he likes to poke and joke about the PlayStation Vita, right? You should have supported the Vita. He does these things where he like makes a comedy skit or whatnot, and like sometimes it's a little weird, but he'll say at the end of it like, should have supported the Vita or something like that. And you hear him say that at the end of this video as well. But like this one was like,
it was disrespectful.
It was clearly bait, like hard bait to come at
Do you think
him.
he means what he say, or is he doing it
No, he's a
for
pony.
just the clicks?
No, he doesn't. It's clicks all the way, brother.
It's
Come on.
Yeah.
But wait a minute.
Yeah.
A minute. The way I mean, body language kind of tells a lot. So to me, I think he meant what he said.
I
So
did
I'm
too.
just asking from your permission, from your perception, what do you think?
I think he tried to make it as jokingly as possible, which was interesting.
He said
But like it was clear that he was just going after people.
Mhm.
Like for feeling for being mad about something that's not their problem.
Yep.
Which is kind of weird. Like I said, I thought I laughed at it, sure, and I shared it saying like this dude is insane. Because one thing I'm not going to do is say I approve this message. I don't approve it, but yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I seen it, I was just like, I was taken aback. Like, dude, this dude's really outside like this right now.
Do you think you're getting any kind of backlash or any kind of people dropping his support or whatever?
Do I think he will get anything? Probably not. Do I? You know who this looks bad for in my eyes?
Games,
This
right?
looks bad for PlayStation in my opinion. It really does, because everybody already has the idea of PlayStation kind of does what they absolutely can for themselves, and the secondary thing, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We don't really care. I mean, we just literally had Jim Ryan mad and talking about, oh, but if they come out with a game and give it to us, they'll probably give us a broken version. To me, it's a lot of that type of projecting, to where it's just like, wow, you are so far outside of society that you think that what you say is like heaven sent.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, no, man, you're still a fucking human. Go take a seat. Sit your ass down over there.
Jim Ryan's not a gamer, so he doesn't count anyway. You don't play games. You probably don't even own a PlayStation.
Yeah, he
Jim
might
Ryan
not
don't
be a
play
gamer.
games. No,
He
he's
might
not a gamer.
He might not be a gamer, but he does carry that. But he still does carry that. That kind of PlayStation fortitude of like nothing can topple me. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's about money and business with him.
Yeah, nothing can bother
That's
us.
what he was brought in.
And
Yeah.
what I think is it's the same thing as Lemon said. Behind closed doors, it's sweat, shit. What's really going on? I'm so exhausted for looking from looking tough. I'm exhausted from looking tough.
Listen, Greg Miller,
You know
I've
what?
seen him in real life. He's not that guy.
Jim Ryan, I've got to say,
Go
right?
ahead, animated.
Greg
he
Miller.
has that love for his position, right? And you can tell when he speaks that he has that love for his position in the company he responds to, right?
Right.
My
right.
only thing is, if you make that
whether he's
kind
a
of
gamer
money,
or
why
not.
don't you get your teeth fixed?
Wow.
Yeah, but come on.
Yes.
Well, never mind. I'm
Wow.
sorry. I was just saying.
Whether he
You finished talking, you gonna say that light skin?
whether
Like I said,
whether he's a
when
gamer
you talk
or
to
not,
me and your teeth go like,
Whoa.
yo,
Whether
you
he-
need to go get something done,
You
bro.
trying to tell me
Like,
when he was
that
a
don't
kid,
work
he was
for
eating
me.
a bag of nails for dinner?
Right.
What's
Your
going
teeth can't be
on?
Calm
floating
down,
in the wind
calm
when you're
down.
talking to me, bro.
No,
That don't work.
No,
See,
he
this
needs
is the
to-
la-
yo,
This right here is the
animated.
laughing.
Animated.
This right
He
here is the
needs that
laughing that
work.
I'm talking about. This
He
is the
needs
laughing
that
that I'm
work.
talking about. Where I
He
don't
needs
think
that
it's
work.
okay.
Listen,
I don't
no.
think it's okay, but I'm still laughing. This
Listen,
is another
listen,
one of
that's
those.
okay.
No need. There's no need,
Yo,
right?
I'm just joking, but I'm serious.
I know, but what I was saying was you've got to respect the guy because he has his
I do
love for
respect him.
position, right? And a love for the company he responds to, right? He does actually believe in the shit he's saying. So you've got to respect him for that. I will never call him out on whatever, right?
I mean, listen,
Of course he does.
Animated is right. He is allowed to speak stupidly. He is allowed to lie. You know what I'm saying? He's allowed to do the banter. He's
can I
allowed
tell
to
you-
puff his.
Well,
his
before we go
power
too
through.
far on Jim Ryan, because we spend a
Can
lot
I
of
tell
time
y'all
getting
about
that
Jim
new
Ryan?
energy.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Jim
Right.
Ryan been there since almost been there since John Litton been there. He got hit with the Kuna Matata.
Oh,
That's why Sean Layton ain't there. He got Sean Layton now. He overjumped Sean Layton. He got Sean Layton out. He talked to the peoples and got him out of there. And guess what? How he got him out of there? Because he's gonna fix
finessed him.
the finances.
no,
See,
but
he
he's a
made-
money guy. He's a money guy.
Sean Layton already said
Yeah.
He's a
before
money
he
guy.
even
Jim,
Sean Layton
Jim-
said Sean Layton, even though he used to come in with his suit on at E3, looking like he was high for cocaine and with some hookers.
Whoa.
Every
E3?
Well,
He don't go to E3,
Every
bro.
E3.
He go to their press
Huh?
conference. That's not at E3. Let's correct that. He don't
Jim
be
Ryan
man.
made a lot of money for Sony Japan, right?
Yes.
He made a lot of money.
He should have
And
cut. He should have cut.
He's a
the money
financial
down.
guy. He's a financial
financial
guy.
guy.
Agreed, right?
He's not.
And
He's
that's
not
what
a
I'm saying,
personality for
fire him.
PR.
He made
No,
he made a lot
So-
of money for Sony Japan,
Mm.
and then they said, "Do you know what? You've made so much money for this." I've seen something about how he did his shit and things like that. He made so much money for Sony Japan when he was there. They've said, "Take over Sony America and make money for us." And let's not deter from this. He has done exactly that. He's
No
done
doubt.
exactly.
I'm not knocking
he's
it.
done
I-
exactly
he
the
does
thing
the
he's
job.
being
now,
paid for.
you guys are going down rabbit hole on Jim Ryan. We give this man enough energy. I told you I don't like talking to men when
Yep.
their teeth are going in the wind. All right, you make too much money. Pay somebody to do something about it. All right.
He said, "Get some
Now-
veneers."
What I'm saying is, I was talking about this man over here from Rooster Teeth and what he was saying, and animated. You started talking, so I wanted to know: do you believe that this man it means what he says? Do you think he's trolling? And what kind of impact do you think this is? Because first of all, Last of Us just had a successful run TV show,
Yep.
and then they launched this daggone PC port, and it's raggedy. But again, I expect them all to be raggedy. I mean,
Do I think who's making the right choices and money and stuff?
you're talking about the guy who made his
Greg
little
Miller.
video comments. Apparently, he made two,
He made-
and I
yeah.
didn't see the second one.
Yo, send it to him. Send it to him on Twitter. Why Animated's answering 100.
The video you reported on. Well, the video you reacted to, Lemon. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I reacted to 2 today, but yes, the one I reacted to, not the one I was laughing in the chair, laughing at the people who support this dude, and then he turned around and takes a crap on your face. Start there.
I honestly don't know what to take from it. The first time I seen it was when you all just sat in the corner
laughing
like a motherfucker, right? That's the first time. That's the first time I saw it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm torn.
Do you think he believes what he says? I mean, means it?
I don't know. Do you know what? It's hard to believe what people mean these days because there's so many people that are good actors and.
True that, but he made 2 videos. That seems
he's not a good actor. Trust me.
No, but you know what I'm saying is that people tend to act the fool to try and get engagement of people. They do it for some reason.
That's true.
There's so many people guilty of, where you follow somebody on, especially social media and stuff. They act like a complete tool. Because
so you think he made it just for clickbait?
Absolutely. It's got.
No.
I mean, it's fair.
I'm torn. I'm torn.
That's his assessment. That's his assessment.
I'm torn.
I respect that.
I'm torn between decisions because sometimes you've got to think to yourself, is this guy for real? Sings it, but seriously, he must be doing this for shits and giggles.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? I'm torn. I can't make a decision on that.
Right.
I don't know what's going on in this guy's head.
So
the first time I seen it was Lemon laughing in the corner. I laughed along with you, Lemon, dude. I really did.
100, you itching to respond to this. I just, you know what I'm saying? What's rolling around in your mind there?
Nah, he been that from IGN. We've been knowing Greg Miller, his other partner that he left, doing the same thing. They both doing the same stuff that they doing. That was personal. Why? My thing is, why go after the PC guys? They don't even mess with you. Now my thing is, you got a hard on for the last episode that bad? That because they don't. And you're blaming the wrong people.
Facts.
You should be blaming Sony, Naughty Dog, and other guys that made the game.
Well,
I
don't even think he's I think he's just enjoying some other people's despair.
Yes.
That's what it is. I don't think he cares. I think he's just enjoying the fact that other people, because I'm gonna just be honest. Some of these guys actually subscribe to PlayStation not for gaming, but for some sort of religion.
Yes.
Like legit.
Yes.
You think I'm making this up?
No. You're right. I'm
that
with you, bro.
Who responded to Sean Layton?
Preach.
Yo, he called him a traitor and called him against his Lord and Savior. And,
because he commended Microsoft on what they trying to do.
No, it wasn't even that.
No.
Sean Layton was congratulating a guy who got entered to the ID Xbox program.
Yeah, it wasn't even directly to Microsoft.
Had nothing to do with it.
I thought
it was like, what? This dude
but
is
these people are crazy.
Bro.
I had somebody, I'm gonna say my point on it when you ask me, but I had somebody hit my chat today, and I took the gloves off, so I'm no more playing with these content creators and these fake people. But the dude hit me up. He says, Lemon, this is this guy's name. He said his name. He said, did you know he went in Colt's chat and threatened Colt and his family? You should address this guy. I said, what?
You gotta say that.
I have a question.
We don't want to bring that kind of.
No, but I'm saying, like, this is how people get so in tune because I don't know this guy. He was new to my channel, but the first thing he did was he asked me to defend Colt, which Colt is my personal friend outside of YouTube. But it's like, that's how people are. They take this thing serious.
I have a question. I have a question.
Let animated go and got respectful
I-
of Ham's time.
I have a
Go
question,
ahead.
and this is to all four of you guys, right? Have you never, right, in your life, right, just put something out there just to see how much people would be triggered?
No,
I have.
no,
Of course I have.
no.
Not so. I'm not talking social media, right? I'm
Well, that's the only
talking.
place
I
we can
don't-
put it out.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
talking in like a
it's
social
a little
situation,
different
right?
when you don't
Nah,
want
I
attention.
don't do that.
You don't want attention.
Yo, bro, I don't.
You
I
don't
I
go
stay
looking
away
for
from
it.
that.
trying to say, you try to find a rat.
One,
Yeah, you might throw something out.
100 does.
But, yeah, I might do
I'll
I'm
tell
just
you right
saying.
now,
I'm
my
just
brother
saying.
100
I might
does.
do it.
I'm just
But
saying,
I don't
right?
do
I
that.
l-
might trigger anybody. I'll
Ham, go
I
Ham.
apologize to you later, but I might if I feel like you
Yo,
do
Ham,
something,
you know
I
somebody
will
that
say
do that?
something.
You know?
No, I do that. I do that all the time, but just to my
Oh,
personal friends. I don't do it to random people
This
that I
this
don't
this
yes,
is
know.
yes,
this
yes.
is this is
Just
what I'm
because
saying, right?
my friends know I'm joking.
Mm-hmm.
If I go onto social media and do what he did,
Yeah, that's
I'm
different.
asking people.
Yeah,
You
that
asking
was,
for problems.
I'm
that was
asking
kind of my
somebody
point.
to dox me, pretty much.
Right, right.
Because it's just like, what's the one? I mean, what's the one? What's the one platform that just doesn't care? PC.
Oh, yeah,
PC.
Yeah.
It will be 12
Yeah.
mystery people sending you stuff to your door and and like letting you know that, hey, I'm watching you. You better be careful on what you say. I mean, if I was Greg, I'd be nervous to check my DMs.
You see,
But that was the point I made, kind of thing. You've done it in a social situation with your friends because it's fun, right? Just
Yeah.
we've all done it. I do it. We all go to a bar, whatever.
Troll your friends all the time. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, because you know how to trigger
which I
them,
know,
right?
right.
And
Mhm.
I think that was a purposeful thing he did.
But
He's done it on social
who's
media,
he?
fine.
No,
which
but
is
but
he's
what-
been
what
doing.
do
He's
you
been
think-
doing. He's been doing this for years, and it was personal.
Yeah.
I'll wait till.
What do
I'll
you
wait till.
think
I'll
is
wait till
his-
you
Guess
ask.
what?
I'll wait till
You know
ask.
what?
What-
You know what the craziest thing, and y'all don't hear this part of Hunter to say this. He's getting, even though he's getting blitz, people going to go click that
But
video. They're going to click his channel.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just put it
his
right there,
website.
100. The PlayStation community might support him, but kind of like Ham touched on, the PC platform guys do not take it kindly, nor do they do they have any kind
no.
of, I'm gonna play these console wars business. We're just gonna take you down,
Yep.
Yeah,
and you no one's gonna hear from you.
Yep. 90% of
different
those
ballgame.
guys couldn't give a shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm just saying, Ham, is it about that time? I just
It
want to
is.
make sure.
Unfortunately,
All right.
it is about that
So
time.
I want to make sure I let him go. Thanks for
he'll
coming
be on
through,
the
bro.
show with us Saturday.
He's got his show coming up. Go ahead and tell him about your show, and so the viewers can hop on over and raid your show right after they done here.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap up anyway here in a bit. So go ahead and tell them where they can find you, so they can hop on over when you're done.
So y'all better be talking about E3 here in a little bit, okay? But yeah, as for where you can find me, Ham Solo 05 Gaming on Twitter. But as for YouTube, if you're trying to raid my channel after this show, please come check out TSWS Gaming. That is the name of my channel. I'm doing a show tonight called Behind Them Sticks with Gold Links Media. He plays some games, but he mostly does a lot of like photography and like video work and stuff like that. So I don't only talk to people that are within the industry or people that are making content just for video games. I talk to all types of people that at least have been involved with video games for a good portion of their life. So I'm gonna go holler at him right now. It was a pleasure being with you guys. I really appreciate the invite and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
And
for
I will
sure.
definitely be seeing you guys and be on the show here in April. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. And Lemon,
Yeah.
I'll definitely be seeing you
Oh, I
what,
got
Saturday?
some good and bad. I got some good news for you later. Yeah.
Ham,
You know,
Ham,
you holla
it's
at
been,
me.
Your boy Lemon is always working.
It's-
E3 over, but I'm working on something else.
I feel
it's
you.
Yeah,
been
All
an
right.
actual
absolute
team.
pleasure, dude. Ham, awesome. Thank you.
It's my
Yeah,
guy.
thank you, everybody. I'm out though.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do too, man. Thanks. So I know he wants to talk about E3, but I'm not going to talk about E3, and you know why. So
Nobody-
what I'm going to
nobody's
talk
gonna be
about.
Wait a
that's
minute. Why you
fine.
never you done skipped me over 2 questions already?
No, I am going to go to you. I just want to
I'm
tell.
starting to feel like I'm not light skinned like him. This is the
I'm just being clear. We're not going to talk about E3,
yo,
right?
you the
But
host. I ain't say
but I'm just saying, but what I wanted to say as a response is, listen, and I'll let me go because I know he's got a lot. Let me just say this: how many times has a Microsoft game released on PC and just not worked?
it don't
I'm
happen.
talking about
It
Microsoft
doesn't happen.
published
It does
game,
not happen.
and guess what? It's not just published on one launcher; it's published on two, maybe three.
Facts.
Steam, Epic, even the
That's why I
Xbox.
love my
And
guy
how
right here.
many
He's awesome.
times has their games ever launched broken
Or in a
on
disaster state. Never.
where it's crashing your machine?
Never.
Never. So that's my thing, right?
It's my thing
When
too.
you try to alienate the PC players, gamers, right?
And act like
Um,
everybody had a 480.
No, it doesn't.
No, I'm
That
talking about what he said. He tried to act like
I know,
that was like
but
a
see,
general.
that right there tells you he don't know what he's
He
talking
doesn't.
about. Because it doesn't matter what your card is, the damn game crashes
On
because it
everything.
has bugs and the drivers wasn't right.
Right.
It was doing stuff it had no business doing. People audio going in and
Hold
out.
up.
I
Did
mean,
you see the
all
cut
these
scene
things-
that everybody was getting wet?
Nah, just
Oh,
like
you
in
didn't see that
general,
one?
like,
They was inside a building and it was like somebody was peeing on 3 people.
I mean,
I said,
look,
what kind of glitch is
what
that?
I'm all I'm saying is for him to be trolling people and it's apparent he doesn't play PC,
Nah.
right? Because he wouldn't even joke about it because he'll understand that these problems are not just crashing the game. This game ain't that important. I told somebody already, like PC gamers ain't waiting around for PlayStation games to come out.
No.
There's way more games on PC than any
Quadruple.
console.
Quadruple.
They're fine. I mean, if it comes, they'd be happy to play, yeah. But if it don't,
They don't care.
life moves on.
Right.
They've been playing games without PlayStation for all these years. You think all of a sudden some old games come out, then they drop and everything? Guess what? Microsoft games come out day and date on all the platforms, and they still not broken.
Mhm.
I'm talking about brand new games,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Deathloop launched same day it came out. Ghostwire launched same day it came out.
For-
Halo launched.
Forza.
Guess what? Hi-Fi Rush destroyed sales of Forspoken, and it's
No. Say the right
it's-
name. For broken.
Oh,
it
there's
was
no need.
more than
Why
Shots
not?
Shots
it
fired.
was
right?
half the price.
No, keep that
My-
same energy. We got to
But
keep
that's
the
all
same
I'm saying.
energy,
So
right?
I generally feel like it's
Yeah.
disrespectful to
Yeah.
people who only have PC and
Right.
this is their thing.
Right.
And it's already they're spending money on a game they don't even know could be good or not. They're you know what I mean? Because this is new to them. I generally feel like PlayStation needs to get somebody who knows how to do ports
Come on.
and get that done quickly and sooner rather than later because you're going to destroy your reputation because if you get rejected they're going to reject you forever. There's no coming back.
I thought they.
Just being real.
I thought they bought a port studio.
They bought.
They
bought
did.
it's called Nixus.
But
Yeah.
they didn't port this game.
Stop.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So-
It's like
so what's the
you
bet?
need to get somebody.
Yeah.
If you got a big game, you don't want to F that up. You want to get somebody to, make sure that turns out right. Square is in the same position, nowhere near as bad as PlayStation, but they still in a bad position where every game that comes out on PC from them also comes out broken. And it's like, well, it's Japanese and they need to know
No.
because Namco Bandai has no problem.
Yep.
Capcom has no problem.
problem.
Why is it that these two always the problem child?
I'm gonna get to that when
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there so that people understand that it's not a stigma. It's not a PC just can't handle PlayStation
Yeah,
games
that's
and none
crazy.
of that.
That's crazy.
That makes absolutely
No
no sense.
sense.
I mean, we literally have real simulators to play flying, like simulated flying uh, airplanes and cars that need a CPU that no console can run.
Mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me that the little old game that came on PS4 can't play on a PC? It has nothing to do with the hardware. It's all about how it's the application and how it was done. Period. It need to be optimized. Go ahead, 100. Let's close this topic out, and I'll let you bring it home because I know you got a
100
lot of.
or 108?
I mean, 108. Sorry, 108. I looked at him drinking and I got distracted.
All right, listen. I'm gonna keep it short. First of all, you took one of my points. This is my point. When they bought Nixus, right, which is a small development team that usually transfers games, they bought them from Square Enix. They're a company that transfers console games to PC for Square Enix. This is the problem. They're a small group of people. Now, when they said they was putting their games on PC, I don't know if you remember this, PK, but I said it on Dragon's Den. I said, first of all, they're gonna have problems. Everybody said, "What are you talking about? These are the best set of developers: Insomniac, Guerrilla Games." And I said, that sounds good on console. They don't have no PC porting experience.
Yep.
I said this last year. That's what matters. That's why they bought Nixus. But you know what's wrong with Nixus? Nixus is not a lot of people. So you give Nixus, let's just say they gave him God of War. They can't port God of War in time to port this remake that just came out in November.
No.
So now you're forced to do it yourself. And this is the result. That's the result. Microsoft is a PC company that has a console. They've been porting games to PC since Xbox One and 360. They have a ton of experience on major platforms, cross-platform ports. We know PC is the hardest one to do because you're going back to do so many graphic cards, so many CPUs, so many memory allocations in terms of 8 gig, 16 gig, 32 gig, whatever, right? Many different variations, but Microsoft has the experience. So what you brought up is going to be one of my points, which is 100% facts. These dudes don't got that experience. PlayStation just started putting games on PC, and all of them up to this one been done by Nixus or Dixie or whatever they call.
They still was broke.
And they still was broke. So how do this guy, and this is what offended me about this whole Greg Miller thing. You're one of the dudes that's supposed to be respected. And this is what I say about a lot of these different media outlets. I'm 51. I was playing games before you could cross the street without your mama. You don't have more experience than me in gaming. So what you can possibly tell me about playing a game? I can respect your opinion, but that don't mean you know more than me. And what's wrong
You
with
think he
that?
was serious?
Yes,
He was serious?
yes, because he's an antagonizing fool. You see, Animated may not know him, right? I don't personally know him, but I know being in these shows with you, my guy, you're not that dude in front of the camera. You're a keyboard warrior. You gangster in front of these cameras and behind that keyboard. You're a tough guy. You're a very antagonizing guy. But you think after people go and spend their money, you're supposed to antagonize them because you support PlayStation? That got you kicked off IGN about lying about Xbox. Did we forget what happened? 100. Am I lying? He got kicked off IGN, got busted in lies. Busted. Let's not forget who this guy is. He is a straight pony. He's going to
What did he
say
get busted for?
he got busted for lying about something with Xbox version of the game or something, and IGN fired him. He didn't leave. He got fired. Because he was lying. So he started his own thing. He created his own lane. And I'm not mad at creating your lane. But now that you get your lane, you go online, you want people to subscribe to you. You go do the 2K launch parties. They put you on stage at different shows. He's getting the media attention, and people are flocking to him. You're begging people to support. IGN fired me. I'm a real gamer. Come help me. So now that you got, because he's the CEO of his company, which if you make it, of course you're the CEO. But now that you got the momentum, you're going to talk to people and bully them and not be humbled how you got here. Because I remember when you got fired, it was, oh, please help me. We're all gamers. We're in this together. What they said wasn't true. So now you get the limelight. Now you're showing your colors. You like somebody who never had money and was cool. As soon as you hit the lotto, everybody can kiss your behind. What's the difference?
But this is why I said I don't believe he meant what he was saying as such, because I think it's a complete act in front of the camera, which you've just corroborated. Really,
No,
I think it is.
But we know a lot of phony people animated.
I mean,
But he's doing it on purpose. He just told people.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. Exactly.
But no. And I agree with you. But you don't go out there and disrespect nobody for clicks.
No.
There's a better way to get clicks, and you don't. He doesn't even have to.
We don't, right? People like me, you,
we don't do that, right?
I don't. Do you know what? What you see on camera is exactly what you get in real life, right?
Right.
That's how I'm always going to be. But I think that was just for the camera.
But for years,
I mean, he's
been doing it for years.
Opinion, bro.
Animated. No, I'm not knocking Animated's opinion. I'm saying what I am. I beats the bully up. That's who I am. You ain't gonna come through bullying the average person. I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's who I am. I'm the bully beater. You feel me? And he's bullying people.
Absolutely.
And I don't give a damn. It ain't right. You don't never see me go out and attack people or say something when somebody do something. I took it upon myself to address the situation because you bullying people.
Snap, brother. Yeah,
I'm not having that.
I mean,
and I'm tired of sitting on the fences and keeping my gloves on and 100 be like, you need to just be who you are. I said, I didn't get into it for that, but I'm getting tired of these people. You're not special. You ain't no goddamn celebrity.
So, I'm gonna ask you one question, and we going over, so I just want to, and I wanted to ask one more opinion on one other topic. I know we only had two, but it was crazy. We had a good time, a good conversation. Listen, I want to know, do you think he'll get any kind of backlash or any consequence for this type of behavior?
He's not gonna get nothing. And I was on the phone with one of my colleagues, ain't gonna say his name. He's like, yo, Lim, that was kind of hard what you did. I said, but was it uncalled for? He says, hell no, he deserved that. But he doesn't want to be the person to say it, so I'm saying it.
Hey, 108, can I say
he's not going to get no backlash. You know why he's not going to get no backlash. Me and you both know.
Can I say this? Why he ain't going to get no backlash?
That's why I just asked what you thought. That's cool.
I got to say this. Did Petty Rye get backlash when he called people the N-word?
Nope.
So why you thinking Greg Miller?
Right.
I'm not saying
no, not you. He's just saying in general.
So let me be clear. What I meant is not for the powers.
The community going to give him. I'm gonna put it this way. I deal with a bunch of people in different parts of the community, and you know what I'm saying, from acting and all that. What he did, they'll take that and use it as a skit.
He gets a pass.
They will use it because they think it's funny.
And you know what, 100? That's why I spoke up. That's why I spoke up. Animated
ain't gonna get it because they feel
I get it. Absolutely.
The real guys got to speak up. The average dude is not going to do it.
Greg
PewDiePie calling people N-words on streams.
Now Paris is part of his camp, right?
Yeah, he did it. And I was like,
if Paris jump up and say that shit,
hang on, guys. Hang on.
You didn't do nothing to this guy?
No, I'm trying to let 100 get his thought through. He's I ain't want nobody talking to each other. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and finish
but
your thought, man.
If Paris said, "Hey, they ain't cool what you just did," I can respect that. I can respect that. I don't think that was personal.
Yeah.
Something in PC world did something to that man. That was full.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
Nah.
I don't know about that. I think he just like I
Hold
said,
on. But
some of these
let me
these
ask you a question,
guys.
PK. And I'm not saying nobody in here ain't famous. I'm famous in my city. People know me when I walk the street. Clowns witness it, right? A couple people witnessed it. Let me explain something to you. You know, sometimes that shit go to your head, and you feel like you can't be touched, and you feel like you beyond the average person,
Why
or
his
you get
co-host?
famous and you better than people. Sometimes it go to
Why?
people's head, bro.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Listen.
And why
Hold
his
on.
co-host?
Hold on.
Hang
100.
on. Why his co-host? That's that. I'm gonna call him
Shucking and
the
driving.
token black
The
guy.
shucking and jiving.
He didn't check you.
No, he's not
The
gonna check
token
him.
black guy. Like, are you
Listen,
really serious
I'm gonna
about
give you an
this, my
example.
guy?
Me and the Iron Lords pull up to a show. We're very humble. Dudes walked up, wanted to sign autographs and do all this stuff, and we standing there. And I was the first one to say, I said, "Yo, we gamers just like you. We ain't special. The reason we popular or the reason we get these likes is because y'all support us. We are not better." And everybody in the Iron Lords was like, "Yup, he's right." Because we regular people. Some people need this
Absolutely.
internet and they need these clicks
Ab-
to feel
ab-
like they better in life, because in life, you
Absolutely,
the
100%.
librarian.
Absolutely 100%, dude.
I've been in Madison Square Garden playing in front of 18,000 people and people screaming out my name and number. These dudes ain't never witnessed that, but they get some followers and likes on Twitter. They them type of dudes. But look what happens when you support them, and now he talking down to you like you trash. I think it's on purpose. He's feeling himself. And I've seen it happen.
Yeah,
I got you.
absolutely.
I mean, I'm
Absolutely.
disagreeing. You got one more comment. I'm just gonna wrap this up, bro.
Yeah, I'm done.
Running over. I'm talking to anime. I know he sounded like he had one more thought. You had one more thought on this, or
I've lost myself. I jumped in chat real quick and I lost what I thought. So you carry on, dude. Sorry.
Yo,
no, you.
I'm with Graphic God's last statement in the chat. That's why I'm living.
So,
Thank you, GG. Thank you.
so I'm gonna be respectful for anime this time. I know it's late. You got other things to do.
Yeah, you need to move to the east. No, the west for you. No,
So
I need one favor. I
just
need one favor, PK, from animated. I need him to say but.
What do you mean, but?
There you go. You see how he says it? But.
Well, but what? But what? That's,
Every
explain.
time.
Explain.
No, it just sounds way different than we said. I told somebody the other day, I like animated to talk, and then he says but.
But see, the thing is though, right? The thing is though, I've got a very rare accent because I've lived all over the UK, right? So my accent is completely out there. You will not find another accent in the UK
awesome.
like mine, right?
I think it's awesome though. I was talking about you the other
I
day.
know.
Dudes is like, bored. I said, yeah, I like when he says but. And he was
but what? But what?
Right.
But
I'd
what?
be crying.
I know.
So hey, this man got to go to bed, man. He or whatever.
I'm good. Do you know what?
Late.
I'm actually
late.
not that tired. I'm going to be honest. I've got
Well,
I've got a video call to do soon with my girlfriend.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
I know.
You got a video call.
So,
you got a
we're
video
not-
conference
hey,
call
hey,
with your girlfriend.
Well, because she doesn't live near me, so don't worry about it.
All right. I'm like,
works
what?
nights.
Yeah,
She works nights as
we ain't
well,
gonna
so-
we ain't about to blast his personal out.
No,
on
I
the
didn't.
Instagram
He said it.
how it's
I just
400.
responded.
Yo, so we didn't get to get everything. That's fine because we had good discussion. I just wanted to say that there was a patent file for a brand new controller for Xbox, and I thought that was pretty dope. And I kind of wanted to see if anybody's seen it and just a high level thought on what you would think to have a screen on your controller that you can change your control settings on the controller, add other media, etc. Control all kinds of things on the controller, and it's just the LCD screen. Want it?
It's gonna cost me about $400.
Right.
So I don't
That
know.
was- I was about to say. Yeah.
You said it's for $400. You good? Okay, well that's good.
$400. I won't buy it. I don't even care. It's going.
So 400 is your limit. 300 is okay. Got you.
300
Yeah,
is fine.
No, you ain't gonna. Yeah, you got.
I bought the PSVR.
But no, but the thing with that patent, that patent been out there for years though.
No, that's the second
This shit
time.
ain't new.
Second time when they posted
Yeah,
that.
this shit ain't
I said,
new.
wait a minute, they
But
did
it,
that before.
but I mean,
Oh, my bad.
it's not about It's not about the new. I just want to know your thought.
Yeah,
Is that
I will
something
buy it. I will buy it.
you might be interested in? It looks cool to me, but
Yeah, facts.
wanted to
Facts.
see.
I agree with you.
Animated.
You see, we had this gimmick back in the day on the Dreamcast where we
Say-
had
oh!
the.
Stole my
I'm
With
stealing
VR.
what Lemon
That's-
was going to say.
Yeah, but
Right? We
but
had this thing in
that
the
was
Dreamcast.
back then, though.
No, but listen.
That's back then, though.
Hang on. Let me get my point
All right.
across.
But
Calm
Right.
down. but just to make Lemon laugh, right? So we had this little gimmick back in the Dreamcast where we could put it in, and it was like you could take
You
it
can
out
put it
and
in
you can
and take it out.
you could. It was like a digital storage kind of thing. You had a screen.
it was called
all
an
that
EMU.
shit, right? Whatever it
VMU.
was, whatever it was.
VMU, aka a Tamagotchi on the go.
Basically, yes, right? The thing is, what you've got to think about is what am I doing? If I'm playing a game, where am I looking? I'm not looking at my
Facts.
controller. Because
Facts.
I've got natural reflexes these days. I've been playing games since I was 6, 1980 something. I'm not going to tell you the exact date, right? I've been playing games
I'm older
since
than
that.
you.
So,
You could say it.
and
we look good.
yeah.
And we look good.
I'm beautiful, I know, right? But still. So do you know what? So intrinsically, I have these controls already in my hand. When I'm playing the game, I don't look at my controller. What the fuck's the point of a visual reference?
Well, let me
What's
give
the
you
point?
let me
looking at
give
the
you an
screen,
answer.
dude. I'm looking at the
Let
screen.
me give you an answer.
All right, calm down.
Do you look at your phone when you talk on it?
No.
No, but you do have a smartphone that has apps that controls a lot of things, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay, that's the point.
The odd thing is, I work in IT like
It's
you
not
do,
a bad
PK, So
idea.
when,
It's not a
when
good
I'm
idea.
typing, I don't look at the keyboard. I'm going to be honest.
But what I'm saying is,
Hey, you know what?
you
A
have
perfect
a
example is
really
You know
smartphone
what?
Hold on.
that
Say
you
I'm
connect to
playing- say I'm
Wi-Fi, you
playing-
connect to blah blah blah, and you can control things with.
Yep.
Can I?
But you
Can I?
don't look
Say
at
I'm
it.
playing Halo. Say I'm playing Halo, and I look, and you know, sometimes you go look like, what just do that? I can go look down real quick. Now, where that do that? Oh, he's over there.
I'm not
Even
even
though-
saying it
Okay,
has.
no.
I'm not even
Hold
saying
Everybody
on.
it
don't
has
look
that
on that side
feature.
of the screen.
I'm gonna give you an example that did not work. Dreamcast, NFL 2K. You could run the
It did
plays
work.
off the EMU. If you
I don't
look
think
down, somebody done hiked the ball already.
I'm not
It did-
talking.
it did
I'm not
work.
even
It
saying
was
it
a
has that.
no.
feature.
It worked, but it was a disadvantage removing your eyes from your screen.
No, it didn't.
From
No,
what-
I don't care. For one is,
Who-
if
Oh
I'm
my
next
God,
to you,
you guys.
if I'm next to you,
You guys, I just
No,
said
we're not
something.
gonna.
I'm gonna let it go.
You're not gonna do this. You ain't gonna be fighting over some football.
No.
Trying to-
Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, PK. I gave y'all an example, right, of the situation that was popping, right?
I understand your example.
They ran
I
a
get it.
play. You could use the VMU to run a play. It was better just to look at the damn TV, because if you on
Right.
defense and you go to switch and he hiked the ball and you and your controller, the VMU, first of all, you only could put one play on the screen at one time. Where on the TV you had 3.
but for one away,
And I
that
get that.
VMU wasn't for online play. It was for when you got somebody sitting next to you, somebody next to you.
I know that. Either
So
way, they
that
can
was-
hike the ball if your face is in your lap.
I think
what
I
you
think
mean?
it's a
He
little
can't hack the
scared
ball.
because it has a screen, and we have some misconceptions. So from what I read, it's for controlling different things.
And
so
social media
you-
apps.
And yes, so like if you're on Call of Duty, maybe your control scheme is different from when you play Overwatch. I know that for a fact, and you can adjust it
Well,
by
that's-
changing the profile.
Okay,
But
now,
that's what
Okay,
the elite's
host.
for.
Hold on.
That's
Let's
what my
turn-
elite.
let's-
My
let's-
elite does that.
Right, exactly.
Hey, let me
Let me turn this back on you, host.
when
Do
when,
you like
when
it?
you do, well, I thought it was a cool idea. So the idea is your elite does do some adjustments. However, it's assigned to you and your profile.
But you
It's
can,
not
you
signed
can
to
put
everybody
3
else.
profiles on it.
Exactly. That's my point.
So you think you need a screen to help you with that?
I didn't say I need.
No, I'm asking
I
you,
just-
host.
I said it looks cool.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yo,
It
listen.
looks cool.
Can I ask you
Looks
another
like
question?
a smart
When-
controller.
Let me ask you
when-
another question. Hold on. Let me ask him another question. How many people actually use haptic feedbacks on the controller or their stupid ass touchpad for 2 generations?
Those are vibrations.
No.
However,
Listen. What
wait.
about the touchpad?
Do we need screens on our cameras to take pictures?
If you don't got a viewfinder, yes.
My point is, before we had screens on our cameras, did we take pictures?
Through a viewfinder.
My point
Through
is,
through an optical
we have,
through an optical look you needed to see.
but I'm saying we didn't need an LCD screen on our cameras to use them.
No,
But we
no,
have
because because we had a optical visual thing
All
to
right.
look through.
Did we have laptops? Did we need tablets?
Look at this.
I don't think that's.
I understand.
I don't think that's a relevant argument, PK.
Look. This has an OLED inside of here, optically.
I hear you.
And
I hear you.
I got a flippy screen.
I know. And what I'm saying is, before they had a flippy screen, they still was able to take pictures.
Yeah, because it was mirrors.
But-
now I have an OLED screen in here,
Exactly my point. You validate
but
what
I
I'm saying.
also got a screen
not.
You brought
out
up the
here.
Dreamcast. All I'm saying is technology has advanced where things may be useful going forward for other things.
I mean,
not
other
like it
things,
was
yes,
in the
I agree with
Dreamcast.
you.
How
but
many-
for social
how many
media, hell
times-
no, not while I'm playing.
How many times, PK, do you need to play? Let's
Connect my Bluetooth
no,
headset
no, no,
to
no, no,
my
no, no,
Xbox.
no.
Maybe I could do it from my controller.
Let's use the game The Witcher, which is my favorite. You mentioned it earlier. It's my favorite game ever, right? How many times do you need to look down on your controller to think, shit, I need to press B to dodge? How many, or is it actually intrinsic because you can feel it, right? You don't need to look.
No, right.
Right?
I can't see nothing
because
intuitive.
I gave you an answer. Our phones don't even have buttons anymore.
Fine,
Right?
fine. So what you're saying is controllers don't need a button, but you've got to look down. But you've got to look at your phone to
What?
operate it.
So what I'm saying is,
So why would you need to operate a controller by
I'm
looking
saying
at it?
it's not operating a controller. It is for
So
your
give
controller.
us a scenario we might understand because I can't see no function for it, PK. So tell us something that
So
might be good.
I just gave you somewhat of an example.
Right.
It could be connecting to other devices easier natively from the controller rather than going through the Xbox or whatever hassle that might be to connect those devices.
But do you know what?
and connect from your PC to your Xbox seamlessly or other devices seamlessly.
You know what I would
because
like?
the whole-
You know what I would like it to do? I would like that I could send all my party messages to the controller so I ain't gotta go and see it pop up on my screen. I would use it for that.
It could have that.
Right.
I'm just don't.
Right.
In the patent, it didn't talk about.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
didn't- no,
finished
they was
screen
just
for-
it was all guesstimation anyway. It could
It was literally talking about
I agree, Lemon.
multimedia functionality
yeah, something
to connect, and it's
Yeah.
basically and listen, it's not even real, right?
no,
just-
it's what you call it? What you
in my mind,
what you call
like
those
our
cars at the car show, bro? What you call them?
cars at the car show
When they
you
not
talking
coming
about
out.
you talking about
Damn, I can't think of the
Um,
word. Concepts. It could be his
Yeah, concepts.
concept controller
But I'm saying we use our phones
for
as
everything.
tools now.
Yes.
And what I'm saying is, what if that evolves to the controller? Not necessarily using it to look and play games with,
Well, first,
but as a tool for other things.
no.
I'm
First
a-
of all, you know I'm a tech guy. I'm gonna buy it anyway.
You asked me to give you
No.
example.
Yeah,
so
right. And
Yeah,
I gave you an
absolutely.
example.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
it would be
getting.
cool.
It's a
like,
good
for
example. It's
messages.
a good example. It really is a good example. However, I'm kind of old school, and the reason I play games is to kind of shut the fucking social media out of my life. So I've got a controller in my hand. I don't want all that. I don't want Twitter popping up on my
Well, I
controller.
mean, I'm
that
not.
kind of
I'm not
thing.
trying to do multi.
I know.
Yo,
I know.
I'm not even talking about the social media.
No.
I'm looking at
I-
using it for other tools.
Yeah,
I
Like,
mean, it could be
Agreed.
used for a
If
lot
you
of
can
things.
if you can fly a drone with your Xbox controller, that's fucking amazing, yo.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
if you could
yeah.
listen, let me just say this: like,
You know
if
they
you
got
knew what I could
they
do
got
with-
drones that could do that too.
if you know what I could do with my phone, and if that transcends into your controller, that's see, I am a little specific with my controllers. I own a lot of them, a lot of different ones. I mean,
Join the
you
club.
know, I have lots of them all over the place. You know, and all I'm saying is I don't just have them just to have a regular controller. I actually also fine tune some of them when I play fighting games.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
also,
do that with
Yes.
me,
you
Elite.
know,
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
I no elite can't do it.
Oh,
You have to do it
agreed,
on
agreed.
something
I know,
else.
I know, I know, I know, I know where you're coming from.
But what I'm getting at
Yeah.
is, um,
This my fighting
if you
controller, PK.
have, yeah, I got one of those too.
I got it on
Now,
PlayStation, but it don't work on every game. But this works on everything. Xbox.
so what I'm saying is,
Piece of shit.
for me, if I can make those fine tune adjustments on the controller, that I have to go through my PC and download a driver and,
Right.
do all this
Right.
other extra stuff, but it does it and it can fine tune stuff. And I'm saying I can see it. So when you fine tune your, let's say your this, what you're looking for is how quickly can it go back to center, or does it
Yeah.
have a drift, right? So another thing
I-
is I have
but
one
you know what?
I have one controller that will never get drift. Huh, catch that. I have a controller that will never
You got
get
that
drifted.
magnetic. What?
Yes.
Yes.
So
I didn't
if we
buy
get
one
to the
yet.
point where we translate to that, and that shows.
I agree. I actually agree what you're saying. I know,
But it's not a
right?
debate. It's just a conversation.
It's not a
Yeah,
debate.
yeah,
I'm just
I
trying
absolutely
to
agree.
explain my side because
Yeah,
it's not.
absolutely.
It's,
Yeah,
so this will never get
and
drifted.
That's the
see
one for your
I see
Switch,
the
right?
point.
Well, this works on PC, PlayStation, and Switch.
Mm.
I see your point.
What's
I'm
it called
just-
again?
This is the Gootlick Kick.
Yes.
And I do realize I'm being a little bit negative on it and stuff. It's just
No,
I
you
it's
have
your
a right.
opinion. It's your opinion. It's not negative, bro.
I'm not
I
even
don't-
disagreeing
I
with you.
just don't see
I was
the
just
point
answering
of
from my
having
side.
something visual.
No, I get you.
Do you know what I
And-
agree?
and-
I
and-
agree with all those functions. I just don't understand why it needs to be a visual function. Like
Honestly, it just looks cool to be at the end of the day.
I
I mean, that's
why
all
that's
did
it
all we
is.
need, right? It
Why
looks
did
good.
it? Right.
Fuck it.
Why did it switch to
Argument
the
one,
OLED
it looks
version?
good.
Right. Like, why did it
Yo.
switch to the OLED version? They didn't need an
Why do
OLED version. They
why-
just decided to
We
make
don't
one.
we don't need LEDs in our damn PC, but we do it for
Right.
'cause
It's
it looks
all
cool.
good. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
My PC's glowing. No, I'm like, I don't
My
care.
motherboard- My motherboard has the LCD screen with a little animated dragon that
Yo,
says
listen,
hi every
mine
time I
got
turn
one
it
some
on.
crazy animated too with numbers. I'm like, yo,
You know I'm not looking at it, but
Right.
I know he's there and he's
It
waving.
wins the argument, right? Because we're massive geeks and we
Yes.
need that visual shit.
no, we're
right?
yes, massive and super geeks. That's exactly the
Yo,
answer.
and
Thank you,
that's it.
animated.
So I know we went over some, and that's all. I just it's not.
Is
Yeah.
a time limit
Yeah,
on
that's
4G
fine.
I would-
TV?
Lemon asked me.
No,
No, it's
we,
other
we
time.
can
Because
go
you-
forever.
He said we went over. I'm like, I didn't
No,
know we was on.
we usually
Retro
close out at
Renegades.
we do usually close out at 8, but I wanted to bring it up because I thought it was cool, man.
It
I
is.
just
No,
don't-
it is.
ain't
It
like-
is.
It is.
But I don't want to. I don't want to use it. Like I play a lot of first person shooters. I don't want to look down for nothing.
No, and that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying?
I don't
Like-
even think that's what it's for.
Right. Right. People are just
Like,
guessing. First of all, it might not
Yeah.
even come to fruition. What I'm saying is the
It
stuff
might not.
that people was talking. I'm like, nah, man. You get.
So-
Let's say you hook it to your cell phone. You can get text messages on your controller. I think that would be fire. Right. A missed call. I don't
Mhm.
want to have to look at the screen, and I'm playing Call of Duty and look at the map down here. It's like, do I want to blow into my PlayStation 5 controller? Do I need to hear people's voices coming through my controller? No. I got on a pair of headphones that's worth $400. I don't need
So,
my controller to be talking to me.
Clowns came in the chat and said I broke the PC on Last of Us. I would say, Clowns, you
Damn.
broke the title of this daggone video.
No, first
You
of
need
all,
to fix that.
Yeah, he did because
Yeah.
shout out to Paul who tried to give you the smoke. Why does it say High on Life launch day stream? Why don't you call Clowns? He only live a couple 100 miles from you. You roll up and say what's up.
Yo, So I will close that. Yo, we had a good time though. I had good
and
discussion.
PK, your boy Clown
and
sent me
and
a voice message because I
yo,
called him. He sent me the voice message. I know you sent me the voice message for GQTV.
Pistachios. I do love pistachios 100.
That's the
I'm gonna
spicy
be honest.
ones?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're going to pay for that
so
tonight. Keep it up.
Maybe in the
So-
morning, right?
Or
Like,
in the
oh,
morning.
yo.
Either way.
They were a bit hot.
so at the end of the day, guys, we do gotta go. I do appreciate you guys jumping on and having this discussion, especially about that video
Hold
that
on, let me do this right. Let me see
and
that lens, baby.
108 put out a video reaction
Yeah, I
earlier
did.
today.
It's a good video. Good video.
Thank you, bro. Yo, Clowns. I know
100.
Clowns didn't watch my video because he got shouted out in the beginning about that retro game he talked about. You didn't even watch my video, Clowns.
100.
Yes.
I know you West Coast and you go to bed later than we do.
side?
But yo, thanks for coming through.
Pyro.
And what we gonna talk about on Xbox Day 1?
Oh, we don't know what we talk about. That's.
Oh, no, you know what you talk about this week. Oh, you know this week. Don't get in here. Usually they freestyle like battle rappers.
We
But not
we
this
battle
week.
royale. Battle royale.
Royale,
Anybody
but
want to come
not
in?
this
You come
week.
in.
What happened this week? Wait a minute.
What didn't happen?
Oh,
Microsoft
Wait.
came through
That
like
might be
Mike
a can of
Tyson.
worms. I ain't trying to.
Mike Tyson.
Yo, I'll take it offline.
I battle
Microsoft
royale. No,
just
Tim.
finished-
It's
just
a
finished
battle royale. It's just
Sony
what we
like
talk about.
Frank Bruno got beat up by Mike Tyson. Boom, bow, bang. It was over.
I don't care.
Referee's like,
I
stop
try to
the
make it all
fight.
good because I'm not
Stop
a
the
YouTube
fight.
content creator. I'm a YouTube entertainer. You know what I'm saying? A gaming entertainer. That's what I am.
That's
If
right.
you can't laugh, you can't enjoy yourself. You can't get mad at me. You can't be sad. You can't be happy. I ain't doing my job.
Got you. I appreciate you coming through, man. Yo, you shout out where they can find you so they can come hang out with y'all crazy butts on Xbox Day 1.
They already know where to find me.
Come on,
Come on, man.
Man, you can find me on
Just tell 'em.
100 YouTube. I don't even know what my Twitter is because
Listen, if you go to 108 Dragons TV and you follow
Oh,
me,
my
you
just
can
go
God.
follow
into
me on
my.
Intermedia Gaming. You go
Right.
Intermedia Gaming.
Come
you
on,
can find
man.
me.
You can find this dude in my credits, man. Like you can find my whole panel. What's
You
wrong
can
with
find
you?
they can find because like I said when I go
Whoa,
my God.
whoa.
Got it.
No,
Yo,
no
watch
N
the
bombs.
N-word, brother.
No N.
Gotta cut that one.
No N bombs.
well I said I ain't saying no.
Yeah, you
Yes, you
slipped.
did. Yes, you did.
You
I
slipped.
didn't. I was eating.
Sorry,
I did.
we'll move on.
I apologize.
Move on. All right. Yo,
Moving right along, right?
Right, moving
We'll-
along.
we'll edit that part.
But
At least it wasn't 5 minutes into the video, so it'll take a minute. Hey, it's all right, bro. Hey, thanks for coming through. And Intro Media Gaming. That's right. 108 Dragons TV, of course, is always a pleasure. You coming through. I know you just wanted to, slide through the back and say something.
First of all,
certain things,
you're
but
gonna stop
it's all
treating me
good.
like that. I'm part of this panel.
Yo,
You know why I don't show up a lot of times? Because y'all got like 6 other people here. You don't need a seventh. You don't need a 7th leg, bro. You
Listen.
sent me this link in a private chat, a private DM. Do you not see me in the DMs of 4GQTV? I'm not in 4GQTV and Friends. I am in there, but 4GQTV podcast.
let me just say something. I sent you a link in 108 Dragons TV, Dragons Den. You didn't see it, so it didn't make no
Oh
difference.
no, I didn't even check. My bad. I'm sorry. I was eating.
so-
I was eating my steak. I made some steaks, some Brussels sprouts, asparagus. The meatiest way, not 100 way. You fake grill master.
So we gonna definitely. So
Shout out to you, bro.
Nick, definitely tell them where you gonna be next, so they can come.
Yo,
through
listen,
and check
follow
it
that
out.
name down there. I'm taking on content creators that's bullying other content creators. I am the bodyguard for the good guy. You heard? You heard? You mess with my team, the GUG team, the Iron Lord team, the hip hop team, the intermediate gaming team. I'm coming for your head. Gloves is off. That's it. 108 Dragons
All right.
TV. I represent GUG all day. And that doesn't
And
mean
always.
get good.
What? We're always appreciative for animated staying up so late. You know
He
we
ain't got no
crazy over
choice.
here.
All his friends is in the West. He don't have a choice.
Not all of them. Not all of them, Lemon.
Most of them.
Don't worry. Some
Every
of
show
them.
you
Listen.
want.
Some of them.
All right, set the
You don't
framework.
have to share what you're gonna do when we get off air, but you can
No,
tell
we're
them
not.
where they
We're not
can
going to
find
share.
you
We're not going to
next.
share. Do you know what? The best place to find me and what I'm doing is on Twitter, animated_evil. If you do want to add me on Xbox, animated evil 857, you can always find me on YouTube just by googling animated_evil/YouTube, and you will find me. There I am doing my thing,
There you
right?
go.
Yo, did you
And
lose
Doing
I'll
weight?
this
be
thing.
I'll
Did you
be
lose
here.
weight?
I've lost a lot of weight, dude. A lot
Yeah,
of weight.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mail you some steaks. What the hell?
Nah, dude, I'm looking all. Do you know what? I'm looking all good and sexy. I'm fine. I'm good. I've
Okay.
lost a ton of weight. Yeah, but still.
Hey, evil, don't go with
Yo.
that. Let me look like you got a pit bull head. Know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna say, right,
Oh.
chat's been good. It's been amazing to work with 100, and don't forget, Ham Solo was one with us today.
That's
First
right.
time I've worked with that guy.
He's
Honestly,
awesome.
such a good dude. Other than that, yeah, that's me and PK. Your turn, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. Listen, Clowns is back, so hopefully he did what I asked him to do and bag some
He's still in the
people I
dress.
asked him to bag.
Sucker.
Huh?
I said he's still in the dress hanging up on me. I call Crowns on the phone, Puto.
Oh, well,
That's a problem.
at the end of the day,
Watch your mouth when
hopefully we got some really good interviews lined up, and definitely we have some more content coming this way, and we're gonna have Clowns get his stuff together, so we don't have no more broken shows.
Yeah, why ain't up the
looking forward-
bandwidth, man? Should have been 1080p, PK.
Had to pivot.
We got a
That's
$1
what it
million
was.
goddamn internet service. We in here 720p. We look like old ass people on
Hey,
4x3
hang
aspect
on,
radio
hang on,
TV.
hang
Well,
on.
the thing is,
108.
the
108.
thing is,
You ain't
the
go
thi-
disrespect that man. You doing
I'm
it.
not. Whoa,
listen,
whoa, that's my
listen,
little brother. Matter of fact, he's younger than.
listen,
Yeah,
No,
younger
that's
than you.
my man's. You ain't
listen,
gonna disrespect my
Listen.
man's live on anywhere. We can cut it
Guys.
off and have a talk. But no, we ain't gonna do this live on anywhere. He doing this
guys,
best.
listen, guys,
This
listen,
come from
right?
the guy over here
Hey.
eating hot
We
nuts.
lemon.
Yo,
Lemon.
relax.
We
Relax, yo.
we look like old ass
He
people
is
because we
pistachio
are
nuts.
old ass people. That's the problem.
I'm
Hey,
not.
yo,
I'm not old.
let me just say, like, again, everything's. I appreciate everybody coming through and everybody who watch now, watch later, everything, and we're gonna get this stuff together for sure. And it's not without the panel, without the fans,
Yeah,
fans,
facts.
and family. So this is why we do this. Um, I will be back, Dragon's Den, right before I go see John Wick. So,
Yeah.
we probably gonna talk about some other crazy
No,
stuff
no.
then.
Oh
So,
no, we gonna get. We got an awesome panel.
But-
You know who's on the panel?
but at the end, no, but
Ham
I'll
Solo,
find out here.
Kay Asante, and Umbra. Me and you.
Got you.
Yes.
Definitely come back and check us out, guys. Listen, I had fun. It was a good conversation, and it was good to talk about some things. I'm glad Animated got some Steam Deck education, and
Iron
might
Neo
make him
too,
rethink
man.
that. And yo, thanks for everyone coming out and see.